This week, Hairstyles Our Little Trouble presents a Downton Abbey inspired hairstyle. Hey everybody, welcome to Hairstyles Our Little Trouble. This week we have, I didn't really name it as a Downton Abbey hairstyle because I had a very hard time figuring out any of their hairstyles. I had a request a while back that I do a hairstyle from there, and I never got around to it because I'd never seen it, and I didn't know any of the characters from it. I was just stabbing in the dark, doing a Google search for any one hairstyle. But a friend of mine loaned me the first season of it, and I watched it. She was all excited about me to watch it. And not my favorite show, but, you know, it's okay. I mean, I like some of the characters. But this hairstyle was very hard to figure out. It's based on the one that Sybil wears in the first season. I can't guarantee that it's perfect because, as I said, that it's very hard to see any of the hairstyles. They don't really turn their back to the camera very often. And their hair's so dark, it's really hard to see what they did with it. But here's like a general idea of kind of what I think similar to what they did. Okay, so what you're going to do first is, as you can see, I pulled a good chunk on both sides of my head forward. And what we're going to do is we're going to start off by grabbing, not a big section, just a pretty small section of hair, and we're going to twist it rather tightly. You don't want it to be too loose, but you don't want it to be too tight either. And this is going to be our base. We're going to put a crisscross into it. Now we're going to just build upon this. Now the first time I did this, I did one side and then I did the other side, but I think it'd be better crisscrossing them because that way it's not obvious that all the hair from this side is on top or all the hair from this side is on top. So what we're going to do now is we're going to twist this other side instead. If you want to do it the way I originally did it, then just skip this step I'm showing you right here. Okay, and now take it back, find your original crisscross, and pin into it. Now, what you're going to do on this side is take the next section of hair, twist it, same as the first one, and pin it in to the base. This side, pretty much the same thing. Let's take a good section. Not a huge piece, but not something too tiny either. When I did this the first time, sections of hair got bigger and bigger each time I did it because I was running out of patience because it took so long to do it. Now, next section on this side. And as I said, you can do this all on one side. I just thought I would try doing it the other way instead this time, kind of to give it an interesting look. And what you can also do, probably be a little truer to the movie, or the show, is if you do this hairstyle a little lower on the head. I kind of had a higher starting point than Sybil would have. I seem to remember hers was closer to her neck, but since this is just kind of a Downton Abbey inspired hairstyle, I'm not too worried about getting it really true to the show. Now the last piece is important. We want to have it, make sure that you pull down to about this point of hair because you want it to pull back. You want the hair to look like it's being pulled back almost into a ponytail from the front. Okay. Now we take this chunk so now your hair should look like this. Okay? Now if you want to stop it right here, that's cool. It'll look really nice actually. But I'm going to do a little bit more just because you can see there's a bit more to her hairstyle than that. So I'm going to take this last piece of hair that I pinned over to the side, twist it around a little bit, and kind of do like a soft bun, just to kind of cover up the stuff I did. Give a little bit more volume. Oh, and of the sisters, Sybil's my favorite. Just saying. I don't like Mary or Edith. Yeah, so there we go. Nice, really pretty hairstyle. This looks really good with curly hair. That's something I really like about the Downton Abbey hairstyles, is that because of the era, curly hair looks just amazing with their hairstyles. I love it. Yeah, so I'll be watching to try to find more hairstyles for it for all those Downton Abbey fans out there. I can't make any promises yet. They really don't show the hair. I'm watching the second season now, and you get a lot more hair shots in that season than in the first season. So you might get some from the second season, but I'm really not sure. I'm not really sure how well I like Mary's hairstyles. Those are the ones you get the best view of. I like Sybil's hairstyles, but they're always covered by that nurse cap thingy. So I'm hoping that changes and I can get a better view of her hair. Yeah. So, yeah. Well, that's everything for this week. Hope you all have a great day, great week. And remember, getting the perfect hairstyle is little trouble.